They bowing down to the heathen. That's why it says, Ezekiel 20:32, and that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all, that ye say, we will be as the heathen, as these other nations, as the families of the country to serve wood and stone. See that? So, what happened to us behind doing this? It already happened. It's already, you can see it happening now. It's on. It's just a matter of how are we going to function to come out of it. And some not gonna come out of it because they lost. They in it to continue where they at, man. Ain't nothing you can do for them. Nothing you can do for them. They just through. We can, because remember he said, let the multitude perish then that was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant. See that? Verse 33. As I live, said the Most High Power, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm will I, and with fury poured out, will I rule over you. So now, that fury is not anger, indignation, wrath. So I say he's gonna rule over us. Because why? We want to serve wood and stone instead of the Most High. That's why he say he's gonna rule over us with fury, which is indignation and wrath, man. Look at Deuteronomy. (32 and 35). Get that. I say this because we have to establish some point of reference of the Most High that people don't know or consider, and them not fearing the Most High, not being afraid of Him. Because we taught you ain't have to fear the Most High. The Most High is love. He is love. But they don't know about how He loved to do this. Read this. You got it, Deuteronomy 32?
Deuteronomy 32 and 35. To me belongeth vengeance.
Hear that? He said, to the Most High belongeth vengeance. Read.
And recompense.
Payback. Judgment. Read.
Their foot shall slide in due time.
Oh yeah. So their foot gonna slide in due time. Read.
For the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste.
That's right. The things that come upon us made haste. Go ahead.
For the Most High shall judge His people.
He judged us because we the only ones that He gave us laws to. But He gonna judge these other nations because this Bible been transferred to all languages and all lands. Read.
And repent Himself for His servants.
Right. Repent Himself for His servants who are His people. The 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
When He seeth that their power is gone.
See, what kind of power we have now? See, we don't have no power. You see our power is gone, so it's coming very quickly. Read.
When He seeth that their power is gone, and there is none shut up or left.
Go ahead.
And He shall say, where are their idols?
Yeah, where your idols at now? Where your idols? Since you want to be like the heathen, I tell you in Psalm 96 and 5, for all the gods of the nations are idols. So where your idols? Read.
Their rock in whom they trusted.
Yeah, where your rock in whom you trusted. Serving wood and stone, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism. The false education that you falsely claim to believe in without understanding the spiritual power of the Most High. Read.
Which did eat the fat of their sacrifices, and drank the wine of their drink offerings. Let them rise up and help you, and be your protection.
You gotta hear what he's saying. All you that don't believe in Him, by not believing in His laws, statutes, commandments, and you going to church on this first day, and you denying the laws of the Most High, so therefore you saying He do not exist in your life. Because who are you obeying? The law of the land, they always say, right? So He gave us 613 laws: moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws, and sacrificial laws. The sacrificial law was done away with. So He said, hey, let them rise up and help you. When you serving Nimrod and Semiramis up in these churches, and so forth, and thinking that, okay, even if you see the Pope or the rabbis with that black image of the black Madonna and the sun, yeah, Semiramis and Nimrod, all the way back to the Babylonian Empire, all the way back to Nimrod in Genesis 10th chapter, man. It's no different. In the 11th chapter, read.
See now that I, even I, am He.
When he says, see now that I, even I am He. This the Most High, read.
And there is no idol with me.
There's no power with him. Read.
I kill.
Hear what he said? He said, I kill. Read.
And I make alive.
And he make alive. Read.
I wound.
He said, he the one that wounds you. When you get cut, when there's some kind of wound happen to you, say, I'm the one that did it. Don't get it twisted, read.
And I heal.
And he say, he heal. Anyone want to be healed? The Most High gonna heal you. Not no damn doctor. The Most High said, I heal. So how somebody gonna take his place? Understand this. Read.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
He say, ain't nobody can deliver out of his hand. Once he got you, I don't care how much you think you have a spiritual connection with the Most High. What he say?
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
No one can deliver you out of the Most High's hand. Come on.
For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever.
That's right. He lifted up his hand to heaven and said, I live forever. He lifted up his hand in the fourth dimension, that heaven, and say, I live forever. Read.
If I wet my glittering sword.
Oh, the Most High got a glittering sword. See if you get some love out of this. He said if he wet his glittering sword, the sword is used to kill people. Read.
And mine hand take hold on judgment.
His hand take hold on judgment. Mashiach Yahushua is that hand that's going to take hold on judgment. When you read Revelation 19:11, he coming to judge and make war. Read.
I will render vengeance to mine enemies.
He going to render vengeance to his enemies. Read.
And will reward them that hate me.
Hear that? He going to reward all of you that hate him. And the way you hate him is to tell yourself that you don't have to follow him. You don't have to be obedient to his laws. You have to be obedient to him taking however much time it took him when Moses went up there to give us these laws. 40 days. 40 days now. 613 laws. All the laws that he told Ezra. Say, give this to the wise, give this to the people. All the time that he gave us in directing all the prophets, directing the Mashiach Yahushua, directing the apostles, to what we have today to go by, because it was written for our benefit. Because we have the whole Bible, the whole volume of the books to look at, where they didn't have this. And here you are playing him short. Oh yeah, that's why he said you're going to wet his glittering sword. You know what, you wet your sword, you sharpen it. You wet that sword and you sharpen it. While you wet it, you sharpen it. He getting it sharp, ready to come before his vengeance and his judgment. Read.
I will make mine arrows drunk with blood.
You know, he going to make his arrows drunk with blood. Read.
And my sword shall devour flesh.
He would say his sword going to devour flesh. That's why they don't like this power. Or the Old Testament, but this the Most High. In the New Testament. And that's coming to judge and make war on this earth. And he's going to have that power. He's going to allow Mashiach Yahushua to have that power from himself. Read. And that's what he said. What did he say? Look. Verse 40.
Verse 40?
Yeah.
For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever.
So he say he lift up his hand to heaven and say, I live forever. Go lift up his hand to heaven and say, I live forever. Mashiach Yahushua, where's the Mashiach Yahushua at? Where's the Mashiach Yahushua at?
In the fourth dimension.
Where?
Of heaven.
I know, but where's he at?
Hamashiach Yahushua is on the right hand of the Most High.
Khan.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Khan, so when he bring, it's gotta make sense. Mashiach Yahushua is his right hand that's gonna bring the judgment on this earth. That's his hand, his mighty hand. Read.
Verse 41.
42.
42. Verse 42. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. and that with the blood of the slain of the captives, from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy.
That's right, man. The blood of the captives, man. We the captives. And you're going to bring their blood upon them. The enemy. Go ahead.
Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, and will render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people.
There it is, man. I'm telling you, hey, these nations supposed to be coming together with us. What it say? Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants. So they're gonna be watched. They're gonna be, before it's over, they're gonna be trying to hold on to our skirt tail, right?
Yeah.
As it says, get that in Zechariah. They're gonna be trying to hold on to us because, you know, say, surely the Most High is with you. The Most High is with you. Get it.
Let me read it.
Yeah.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 23.
Con.
Thus saith the Most High of hosts,
Go ahead.
in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations.
Of the nations. That's why I say rejoice, ye nations, with his people. Children of Israel, read.
Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you.
Yeah, they're going to be wanting to be with us then, read.
For we have heard that the Most High is with you.
That's right. They heard that the Most High is with us. They're going to know. They're going to know. They heard it, and by the time they come and fulfill this prophecy, they're going to know that the Most High is with the children of Israel. Give me Amos 3 and 6.
Book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yo, trumpet gonna be blown in the city, and the people don't be afraid. That's that alarm, like the air raid. Read.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Most High have not done it?
Should there be evil in the city and the Most High have not done it? Gotta get Isaiah 45 and 7 now. Should there be evil in the city and the Most High has not done it? So the people don't really believe. They think that everything that's being done is they give power to Satan. Well, let's see who created the evil. Isaiah 45 and 7.
Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Most High, do all these things.
That's right. Deuteronomy 7 and 10. Most High said he create evil. I, the Most High, do all these things. Deuteronomy 7 and 10.
Deuteronomy 7 and 10. And repayeth them that hate him to their face.
Most High said he repaired them that hate him to their face. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting your face. I'm gonna get in his face. He said he repaired them that hate him to their face. Read.
To destroy them.
To love them.
To destroy them.
To bring happiness to them.
To destroy them.
Surely joy to them.
To destroy them.
To what? Destroy them. Read.
He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face.
There it is, man.
Oh.
He said repay him to his face, man. Get Numbers the 14th chapter. This the power I serve. And it should be enough to make your butt scared, afraid of him. All you big bad and verse 18.
Numbers chapter 14, verse 18.
Gone.
The Most High is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
You hear that? Most High is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. So his judgment comes. And it's going to continue to come. Get Exodus 34 and 7.
Exodus 34 and 7. Keeping mercy for thousands.
See, keeping mercy for thousands. You're going to have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their land. Read.
Forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin.
This is what the Most High does. Read.
And that will by no means clear the guilty.
Ain't nobody guilty going to be cleared, he said. Well, you better be innocent. Your verdict better be innocent with the Most High. Read.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, unto the third and to the fourth generation.
That's right, man. That's why when you look at Lamentations, go to Lamentations 5. Here we are now, and it's been fulfilled within us. I think 5 and 7. Lamentations 5 and 7.
Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned.
See, our forefathers sinned. Our forefathers broke the laws of the Most High. Read.
And are not.
They're not here. That means they're dead. Our fathers sinned. They did a heinous crime against the Most High and are not here. Read.
And we have borne their iniquity.
See, we have carried their iniquity. We have carried their iniquity. Most High forgot. Remember he said 3 to 4 generations? You know the way you hate him is don't follow his laws, statutes, commandments. Don't be obedient to him. You can't say you love him and you don't do what he said. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. And commandments are not grievous. Go ahead.
Servants have...
Just read that again.
Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned.
So our forefathers sinned. They broke the laws of the Most High. That's sin. Transgression of the Most High's laws. Read.
And are not.
And they're not here. They're gone. They're dead. Read.
And we have borne their iniquities.
And we have borne or carried their iniquities. That's why when you read Isaiah 14:21, for all these nations that have broken the laws of the Most High, this is what he says. It's still going to say the same thing. Isaiah 14:21.
Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for his children. As he said, he visited iniquity of the children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate him. Read.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Here it is. Prepare slaughter for his children. We were slaughtered. As he said, our fathers have sinned and are not. And we have carried their iniquity. So this is what he done to the people that he loved. The chosen people. So now it's telling all these other nations what? Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their fathers. Oh, we didn't have you enslaved. Oh yeah, what did it say from the beginning?
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
So it's okay for us to carry and be punished, to be slaughtered for the iniquity of our forefathers, but it's not okay for them to have to pay for what their forefathers done. It happened to us. And we're the chosen of the Most High. So now, your turn. You nations that slaughtered us, now it's their time. What did it say?
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
There it is. Because the cities are going to be filled in this earth, going to be the cities that the Most High going to allow them to build for the children of Israel. Understand this. I mean, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck either. This is what it says. Get Isaiah, the 60th chapter, and verse 10.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10.
And it's just the gospel of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua. That's all. I mean, what's the problem with the change that's getting ready to happen, but it's going to be unrighteous? You have to be wicked as ever to not want to be in a righteous kingdom. With streets paved in gold. But it says this, regardless of how anybody feel. Read.